Palais Chateau Marmont with Gucci's Tom Ford, and fittings are underway for a spectacular fashion show that is going to be taking place tonight, a benefit for AIDS Project LA.
I want a man that moves, I want a man that grooves with long black hair. He can't be no square, 'cause when he kisses my lips, he's gotta make me flip.
Something that you had to fight someone for?
No, they put me in it and I was excited.
I mean, they just said that's you.
Yeah, they were very sweet, yeah.
Nothing in the world means more to a girl than a man who's cool, really knows how to rule.
Actually, I wanted to wear the same dress as everybody else. That Tom wanted to wear that dress too, right? That's right, exactly. Put your foot down.
I had to beat up one of the parking valets to get this tuxedo.
I can walk on stage wearing his stuff and it looks in place, and I can wear it during the day and it looks okay in place, and it's nice. It's very versatile and very edgy and of interest.
I'm hip daddy. That makes it.
Are you wearing Gucci tonight?
Yes, all over my body.
Well.
And I have a tattoo somewhere, too. And somebody said to me, "Are those Gucky shoes?" I said, no, they're not Guckies, they're Gucci.
Oh, really?
Veteran producer and TV host Merv Griffin donated his private airplane hangar for this year's APLA fundraiser as Hollywood went all out to welcome the red-hot designer who saved Gucci from demise, Texas-born Tom Ford. This must feel like coming home to a certain degree. I mean, I know your base is Europe.
It does.
Home base.
But it does. It's great. This is our first big fashion event in America. And the thing that I'm really excited about is that APLA asked us to host this event.
Nothing in the world means more to a girl than a man who's cool, really knows how to rule.
Besides ravaging the international fashion community, robbing it of some of its best talent, AIDS, claims Ford, has really changed the look of fashion.
I mean, it changed the way people lived. If you think about the 70s and you think about the way people looked in the 70s, what was sexy in the 70s, the beauty standard of the 70s, it was a very sexy look, but it was a very touchable look. It was a very kissable look. Makeup was very, you know, women dressed and looked in, you know, they were very sexy and in a very inviting way. You could almost imagine slipping your hand in someone's blouse in that era if you look back at magazines and pictures. And today, while sexy is a look that I'm always fascinated with and something that I think is important in clothes, it's a different kind of sexiness. It's a little off-putting, it's a little hard. We live in a very violent world, in a sense, and our beauty standard has become hard and much more violent.
I want a man that moves, I want a man that grooves with a long black hair. He can't be no square, 'cause when he kisses my lips, he's gotta make me flip. Oh, baby, that makes it.
Are you worried that some people on a very superficial level may then interpret that as saying that you're glamorizing this kind of violence?
No, I don't think so, because, you know, in a way we're reacting, I think, because we're not seeing it as violence. And you know, when I send something down the runway, I'm not seeing it as violent, I'm seeing it as beautiful. But my eye is a 1997 eye.
Baby cat, that makes it.
Blatant sexuality was the driving force behind Ford's collection for Gucci last season, and it's back for fall, trumped up with provocative stilettos.
I'm hip daddy. That makes it.
I was lying at home one day with my dog in bed watching television, and I was watching an animal show, which I love to do, and it was a show about baboons. And the female baboon, when she is aroused, walks on her tiptoes. And this subconsciously sends a signal to the male baboon that she is ready for mating. And I thought, well, now this is a really interesting concept, because most men I know think women in high heels are incredibly sexy. And I just was wondering, or, you know, if this genetically had carried down to us.
Nothing in the world means more to a girl.
A self-admitted control freak, Ford claims he'd like to try his hand at directing a movie someday. Meanwhile, his profile and his clothing are making Gucci millions, even though he says fashion is not important.
And that may sound strange coming from a fashion designer, but it's not. Fashion is not important. The important things, as we were talking about, are relationships with people, your life, what's happening with the people around you. AIDS, I mean, you know, I was at an APLA meeting the other day at the APLA headquarters here in Los Angeles, and talking and working with people, you know, and someone said, oh, we're honored to have Tom Ford here, and I felt really kind of stupid, because you know, I design dresses. These other people are out there really touching people's lives. And yes, luckily I'm in a position now where I can do something by lending my name to an organization and by, you know, backing it corporately. But other people really, you know, I don't know. I mean, important thing is human relations. Clothes are not important.
Too much. Pussycat, you're carrying on like that. Mephistopheles,